Hey, so there was a YSA musical fireside last night, and I went, and it was just singing. Yeah, it was Christmas themed. I think I saw someone looking at me. I was sitting in the back, and I saw a girl. I think she was looking at me, and I think there's like a certain thing you need to do when that happens. Like maybe like you look away and then look back. And then if they're still looking at you, you might smile and wave or something. But I don't do any of that. I just look away as well. It doesn't really matter. She was sitting all the way at the front. And I don't really know what she was thinking. Was she thinking about talking to me? What was she thinking? I don't know. So it's Monday morning and I have nothing to do. I'm just sitting in the car. Mom said that I should have invited Troy to go with me, but he didn't know about it. And the last time he didn't know about something, he just decided he didn't want to go. So I decided it was kind of a wasted time. And I wanted to be there early so I could write in my journal and stuff. So at the musical, I was like sitting all the way in the back, and I got there like 20 minutes early. Before there was like a whole crowd of people there. I saw a girl sitting by herself, and I thought about talking to her. But I didn't have the courage. It's a hot day today. It's like 8 a.m. and it's already really hot right now. So for breakfast, I ate some spaghetti. It was just pre-made. It was on the counter. And I just warmed it up and ate it. It was a big breakfast. So the last video I recorded was 50 minutes and it takes up 5 gigabytes of space in my 1 terabyte micro SD card. So I think 1 terabyte is plenty of space, but it's gonna fill up quickly if I keep doing this. I think something that I need to work on is I guess it's showing emotion, because when I talk it's just in a monotone, and maybe I should show different emotions based on what I'm talking about. Like if I'm talking about something like sad or depressed, because I'm depressed a lot of the time, and I guess being depressed is just talking in a monotone. But what if I could actually express my depression in a way that shows emotion, like showing sadness, like crying, I guess. I want to talk about a YouTuber that kind of inspired me to make a YouTube channel. His name is Cold Heart Cam. He talks about like dating advice. I got a lot out of his videos. One of the things that stood out to me was like you not really needing a relationship. He says that if you're sad with your life, then having a relationship isn't going to change that, because being sad is going to cause you to pick the wrong woman. And I completely understand this. When you're sad, like, when you're sad, you don't think logically. You think with your emotions. Like, your emotional brain tells you that you need to do something to make yourself happy. So, and that desire causes you to make illogical decisions, like for example, you meet a woman online, let's say, and she's showing all the red flags that you've done research about, like she's progressing the relationship too quickly, and she's telling you that she loves you even though she doesn't really know you. And logically it's crazy to pursue a relationship with this woman, because how can she love you if she doesn't really know you? But your emotional brain tells you that you need a relationship with this woman. Because you're depressed and you need something to make you happier, but the whole time the relationship is headed towards a dead end, because she never really loved you in the first place. She just wanted something out of you. And she'll rob you. She'll rob you and make you think that your relationship is headed somewhere, when the whole time it's headed nowhere. She's just in it for the money. You can't let these modern women manipulate you. Them telling you they love you doesn't really mean anything. So as I was saying, modern women will use say that they love you just to manipulate you into making horrible decisions. it's really important for you to take the relationships slowly, you know. I learned about like a 5-step process to relationships at like a youth convention years ago. So the first step is hanging out, and in this stage, this is like the most friendly stage of the relationship. You're really just friends, and I guess you don't know a lot about this girl or boy. And I guess at this stage you learn the basic things about a person. Like, for example, maybe what their favorite color is. Maybe yeah, just basic stuff. And the dating stage, I think the dating stage starts when you ask them out on a date. Apparently, your first date is supposed to be in groups of at least 4 people, and I agree with this. I think since it's still like a friendly stage, it's still a friendly stage of the relationship because you're still just getting to know each other. So I agree that you should go in groups. I think there's like okay, so courtship is probably it's like where you've gone on multiple dates with this boy or girl, and you single out one person that you want to commit to a serious relationship to. So, like, hypothetically speaking, you could go on dates with like 6 different people, but you can only pick one. You can only pick one to court. And in the courtship stage, you stop dating these other 5 boys or girls, and you commit to the one, and you focus on your relationship with him or her. And just build it stronger every day. And then there's the engagement stage where you decide that she or he is the one that you want to spend forever with. So you buy an engagement ring and do propose to them and maybe make a speech. And then marriage is where you follow through with the wedding ceremony that you planned out in the engagement stage. You plan the wedding, and then you attend the wedding, and then you officially get married and hopefully spend forever with this boy or girl. I think that I'm not very good at any stage, like hanging out. How can I say that I'm good at hanging out with girls when I just sit in the car for fun? And the only reason why I talk to girls is because they initiate conversation. And my wife probably isn't someone who's gonna initiate a conversation with me. She's probably like reserved. And submissive. But I just don't have the guts. I think what I should be doing is like any room I enter, I should just scan the room, pick out one girl who's my type, and just start a conversation instead of waiting for like the wrong woman. Waiting for the wrong woman to start a conversation with me. I think what I should be doing is like initiating the conversation. So I want to talk about some flirting techniques that I've picked up on from YouTube. So a lot of what I've learned is like teasing the woman. You learn to begin with, you learn some things about the woman, and then once you know like a good deal about the woman, you start to tease them on things. And a good example of this is like, let's say that you and the girl have a common interest in like working out at the gym. You could say that I'd I'd like to invite you to the gym to work out with me, but I don't know if you could keep up. And I think this is a good example of flirting because you're teasing the girl and saying that, and you're like challenging her. You're saying that she can't compete with your skill in the gym, and it's just creating like a mixture of emotions, I guess, like negative emotions. You're saying that she's not good enough, but there's also some positive emotions involved, like oh, let's go on this date and, hang out with each other. So you're saying like a positive thing, but you're mixing some negative emotion in there, which is something that gets her obsessed with you. So I want to talk about a text conversation that I had with a girl. She told me that she's been dating this guy for 4 months, and I thought about saying something like, "Oh, so I guess I'm texting you for no reason then." And I think maybe she could have had a laugh at that, but all I said was happy 4-month anniversary, and I still got a laugh out of her. I got a haha, thank you. But after that, she pretty much stopped texting back to me, and I understand because she has a boyfriend. I just remembered another flirting technique that you can use. It's like your cute butt, and it's like you're saying but that she's cute, but there's something that you identify as a red flag. You're cute, but you're trouble. Or you're cute, but I think you're a bad influence. And I think this is a good idea to create like banter between you two. Because if you're hitting her with these like negative emotions, she's probably gonna respond to you like defensively. It's a good way to get a response and maybe some laughs. So what I've learned about kissing a girl is like it needs to be slow. Like, uh, like what I've learned is that rather than getting verbal consent to kiss her, you need to you need to show nonverbal cues of your intention to kiss her. Like, for example, looking down at her lips. It's a very easy way to show that you want to kiss her. And maybe looking into her eyes as well. Shows attraction. And what I've also learned is that you two need to meet halfway. Like say there's like a foot separating you two. You only need to be leaning in 6 inches. And the girl is meant to be meeting you halfway. And if you have to lean in more than 6 inches, then you probably shouldn't follow through with the kiss. If she's not leaning in and she's doesn't look interested, you should probably lean away and maybe even apologize. I heard that you're not supposed to apologize too many times to a girl because like it's what nice guys do. They apologize too much. And you're not meant to be doing that. Maybe if you mess up, you could just joke about it or something. But you don't need to apologize too much. It keeps you in the friend zone. When you're like not taking any risks and just apologizing every time you make any little mistake, it definitely keeps you in the friend zone.